Shanty hiding all the folk, Shanty hiding all the rum, Shanty Christmas time is coming, come and live with us. Shanty hiding from the old year, Shanty hiding she ginger beer, Shanty hiding all the folk, Shanty hiding all the rum, Shanty Christmas time is coming, come and live with us. Shanty hiding from the old year, Shanty hiding she ginger beer, Shanty hiding all the folk, Shanty hiding all the rum, Shanty Christmas time is coming, come and live with us.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
To this, I don't know what song this is in relation to.
Me neither.
All I know is the rhythm. I don't know what song it is. All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We are here with you for another Activated Mornings program here in beautiful SVG. All right. We are here. It's the 1st of November. Guys, the year done. You know, it's a party done. Yeah, done. Look at here, the mother. Oh. All right. So, okay, distracted there a second. All right, let's focus. All right. Yeah, so it's the 1st of November, guys. It's also Jumbie Leggo. I don't know what's the actual words that Porter sang at the beginning of that part of the song, but all I'm hearing is Semino. And I'm assuming that's what he's saying, right? So somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but it's also the 1st of November, Jumbie Leggo Day. All right. So you have in studio with you, Dianna, Cain, and myself, Roleza, Samuel, and we are your hosts on this morning's Activated Mornings program. All right. We made it a Friday very quickly. Praise Jesus and thank the Lord. We made it a Friday very quickly. I mean, this week actually wasn't as sad. I guess Monday did the trick. Me having a day off on Monday did the trick, right? Some of us did not have that. Some of others did not have that, but it is what it is.
All is well. God is good.
But, I always say, sometimes people think that they need to have like an extended vacation in order to refresh and in order to feel as if they're back to themselves. And sometimes I say, sometimes it might just take half a day or it might just take a day. True. Sometimes you don't even need like a full week or a full month. It's just to be able to just get that time to do nothing at all.
Yes.
Or even just mentally just knowing that you have a day off makes a difference. So whatever works for many of you. Anyhow, how are you, Dianna?
I'm okay this morning. I'm still a bit tired because I'm going. I need to get some rest. But it's Friday. I cannot believe it's November.
It's November. That's what it is.
Actually, November. Wow. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in feeling good, so we just mentioned that today is Jumbie Leggo. Now the start of Jumbie Leggo is what? It's 3 days?
Two.
It's two
that I know of, first and the second.
Okay, so tell us a bit more of what Jumbie Leggo is about.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, it is also referred to as All Souls Night, or we say Jumbie Leggo. This is an event. Let me read something for you. This event is a remembrance of dead relatives and friends. It's a combination of partially remembered African traditions of ancestor worship and of a Catholic focus of prayer for departed souls. It was developed in recent times to a wider public gathering occasion in rural communities. Special attention is the general cleaning of the cemeteries and the decoration of graves. On the night in question, people would gather in the cemeteries and tell stories and reminisce on the lives of the departed. Some communities have live drumming or play recorded music. One of the things, though, leading up to this event, I usually would look out for the cleaning of the cemeteries. And this year, I did not even remember to look, even though I passed the cemetery every day.
Okay, I didn't look either.
Yeah.
I think what it is that leads up to it for me though is the blowing of bamboo.
Oh yes. And
That is why
right.
it is. I remember of it coming around. The blowing of bamboo.
Yes, come to think of it, this year seem normally, up to this time you would be hearing a lot of bamboo, and now I know that I think about it. I heard somebody blow bamboo once
No,
a few days ago. I haven't heard anything else.
In Clare Valley, I've been hearing them. In Clare Valley,
okay, nice.
And I think what so number one, I've never gone to the cemetery for Jumbie Leggo. I've never done that activity.
Wow,
Never done it, right? I don't know. I like literally. Let me tell you, right? When I was younger, when I heard a Jumbie Leggo, and people lighting candles by the grave. So like in my head, right, I am just thinking like all these souls just they floating around. Right? Because I am literally visualizing what is probably happening. So it's like all these spirits just coming out and they are wrong and that kind of thing. But and even if adult, my mind has totally changed from it yet either. But that is how it is. I envisioned it, the whole thing of Jumbie Leggo. But I am happy to see that tradition is being kept alive. I know that today or tonight's activities would be a sad one for many persons. But it's still also a celebration of life, because this is also a time when family and friends come together and they go to the graves and they lay the candles. Some persons bring fresh flowers, so it's that whole spirit of, I generally don't think that the persons who have died are too far from us. That's my mind again.
That's an African belief as well, believing that our ancestors, they dwell among us. They continue, and that's part of the reason for the celebration, to basically give ancestral veneration and to pay respects to them. In African culture, that's really big. I mean, we tend to not do it so much here, but in African culture, that's a really, really big thing.
Yeah. So for me, they're still around, but I've never done the whole going to cemetery and lighting grave thing.
I just used to afraid the Jumbie them go follow me home.
Well, let's hope it's the good spirits followed you, right? Whoever rises up is the good spirits. But there's another thing, the continue of the tradition of bamboo blowing. I'm also happy to hear. I know that some persons don't always like to hear the bamboo going off, but to know that the younger generation, that they're also still continuing the tradition. Now, I personally have never witnessed it with my own eyes. Like I've seen videos or postings of people doing it, right? And to me, it's like I don't understand, because I saw somebody doing something. I saw a video recently.
Technique.
Yeah, they choke CHW. Okay, school children, that is not an actual word, but right. So I see they choke this stick inside of the hole. And then I'm sure that I see somebody spitting it.
Oh, they blow. They
It's
blow.
blow?
Yeah, they blow. Listen, them boys, they just burn off their eyebrows. My brothers laughed. I laughed.
I've heard of it. People losing their eyebrows. Yeah. But me personally, I've never witnessed it with my own eyes. And there was a competition. I don't know where it was. Oh, it's community college. There was a competition, or what seemed like to have been a competition recently. And so there was one guy who just kept going shot after shot after shot, and his was loud. And then there were, I think, two other guys, but theirs wasn't as frequent and theirs wasn't as loud. So I was kind of curious as to what makes for the loud sound.
Yes,
But
that bamboo, I would love to see that. I mean, he really know what he's doing to have it go off like that, because that's not
and fluke.
Wow, because it's not easy to get that going in a row. They usually, this is something somebody should probably document this and get it together, because they would choose specific bamboos. They have to choose a specific take.
All right, morning, we good, friend.
Morning, my girl. morning. You and Dianna.
Morning.
You all catch me with all your bamboo thing, and it was interesting to hear how Lisa think about Jumbie Leggo and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, many of us, even me on the male side as a young person, when you hear all these horrible stories about Jumbie and so on, I used to be scared. But after I got over that, man, nothing feared me except the living man and woman, if I should add that too.
You used to blow bamboo, Dave?
Hello?
You used to blow bamboo?
Nah, I was brought up in a way that I couldn't go in them things.
Okay.
I
Okay.
heard what's going on in my area here at the, before today's November the 1st. And let me remember my mother who passed away on November the 1st. I hope and trust that she's still resting in peace. Well, when you're dead, they say, some say you're done and all this. There's so much mystery surrounding death, but my mother died on the 1st. So she must be one of the good souls, because I think there's some meaning to those on the 1st and those on the 2nd or something like that.
Oh, serious?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And let me tell Dianna, I know she likes to bring up sitting at and so on. And but for both of you, do you know, before your time, before my time, do you know when you got married? When you got married, Vincy, I'm talking Vincy stuff, you have to be a virgin. Because when you got married,
I am behind here rolling my eyes, but go ahead.
I learned there was you had a woman who had to go in the bedroom and take off the sheet, and
that's I know the royals used to do it. There's a special person who would inspect the sheets, yeah.
Yeah, to see if blood come there, boy. If no blood ain't come there, it's a big scandal for the bride, That's a big scandal the next week. So just say that piece of all it. Good.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's a bit of old history there.
So as I was saying before, they have to choose this specific bamboo, so they have to know how the size, the age of the bamboo. They know how they're doing it, then they have to know about their hole, how they're blowing it, how long they wait, all sorts of technicalities.
So there's a technique to it.
Yes.
Well, I'm happy. So I see Joycelyn saying that she hates the bamboo thing, right? Now I know that it's not fun or pleasant for a lot of persons, especially if you are close to where the bamboo is being blown, right? But I am just happy to see that many of our traditions are still continuing, for the simple fact that we see so many children in their house and on the tablets and not socializing. So I'm happy to see it. So the annoyance is only for a short time. Right? Jocelyn is only for a short time.
And the other thing is, I forgot to the starlight. You ever? Well, no, you never go. They have this thing where we just call it starlight. Even if it's another name, they light it and then you pelt it. People just show them things and people in the cemetery and are not nice.
But I know that even walking in the streets, school children love to do it. They gotta take it the booms.
Oh yes, and I hate those.
And straight behind you. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Mason.
I used to be a bamboo blower.
Okay.
Lost any eyebrows?
What really happened? The noise of the bamboo is the joints. Is the amount of joints and how big the joints are.
Okay.
So as you put the oil in, you dug the hole out, you put the oil in, which is kerosene oil, and then you get a piece of stick and you put, you got the light, as you push the stick in the fire, you put it in the light, and then all those joints you hear busting is the joints of the bamboo that is making the noise. Some bamboo have about maybe a dozen joints.
Okay.
So, as the heat goes through the joints, it blew them out. So that's where the noise comes from. See?
Okay.
The actual, you know that you have Cain, right? You have
yes.
the joints of Cain. But exactly the same thing with the bamboo.
Okay.
I used to love it, man. I used to be a bamboo girl. They still does it, that you hear quite regular. Oh my God, sometimes it's annoying, but it's so nice to hear it,
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You both okay?
We good. And what about you?
Yeah, man, I'm all right. Look out my weekend as usual.
Okay.
In fact, every day is my weekend. And good morning, Dave. Good morning, my dear friend Dave the boy. And my cousin Kodro, whenever he comes on this morning.
Okay.
All the best to you all. Okay?
All right. To you too. Thanks. All right. And Rich says on the live, I wish to get back all my money I spent on oil to blow bamboo. No, you're not getting back nothing. Nothing at all you're getting back. And you go buy for the children in the community who continue with the tradition. All right, let's take one more call. Okay. Hi, Joshua. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. You can go ahead. We're hearing you.
Yes, I lost a lot of what do you call them? That hair over your eye.
Eyebrows.
Eyelash and eyebrows. Yes. The bamboo has to be the right type, not the very young one. Just when about you see the trunk itself start turning yellow. That is the best you could ever have. And as Mr. Mason said, the amount of joints determine the sound of the blow. Yes. And as a boy, we used to compete with the guys across the river to see who could be the loudest. And some of us developed, and of course we got our behind whipped a lot for that too, for putting like a can over the mouth of the bamboo after you blow the smoke, that is. And when you hit that, when you put that flame there, you get a loud bang, and the sound of the can as well, across the river. Now, the bamboo has to be placed in the right position too. Yeah. Because if there's a backdraft, that is when you get the flame coming back and up in your face. But we used to have a lot of fun. Another thing too, on All Saints, the first night of Halloween is when they claim the good, like I think the bad people come out, the bad zombies come out. I hope I got it right. Okay. And the second night, there's All Souls and All Saints. Then the second night, the good spirits come out, roaming to protect you from the bad ones. People, the people who into that used to light up, from the gateway to the doorstep with candles to light up, to guide the spirit. I remember as a boy, and I just share this and come up because me talk a lot. One of the things we used to enjoy doing is going to the cemetery and hide. And as the people walk past, we reach over and grab. Grab their feet. No. And you want to see
Joshua, I would have collapsed.
This is why it is angry.
You want to see people run? They used to, despite the messed up or dysfunctional childhood that I had, there are times when we used to have fun. If it meant mischief, that was what I enjoyed most as a child, creating havoc. And of course, you go home, and we would also steal candles from people's graves and make balls from the soft wax, and just. We used to do a lot of mischievous stuff. I'm not giving any ideas to folks out there.
I wonder if any of them things they're following you. All the mischief.
I think the mischievous thing is still within him. So yeah, that hasn't left him.
We used to light. I don't want to give ideas because I remember one time I did something, and like 40 years later, I confessed to the gentleman. He's passed on now, so he can't sue me. We used to put banana leaves, the dried leaves in tires, motor tires, light them on fire and roll them down the hill. And one of mine went out of whack and ended up in somebody's banana patch.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Joshua, we're going to have to end your hair because it's...
Yes, I am saying nothing else, but,
okay.
So I do not think, we used to have a lot of fun back in those days. So have a great day, everyone. And again, special shout out to my friend Dave. He never mentions me, but Dave is my friend. We go back a long way, man. From the old days of the old days of those old time cameras. Have a great day.
Right, you too. Thanks, Dave. Oh, geez. Thanks, Joshua. All right. So we are going to jump immediately out of this segment as it is 7:35. We're quickly approaching 7:36. And it's time for us to bring to you today's traffic talk.
WEFM
99.9.
This is WEFM's Traffic Talk, Monday to Friday, 7:35 a.m. in association with the traffic branch of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force.
And And at this time, we are standing by to connect with our assigned officer for today to bring to you today's Traffic Talk. Remember, Traffic Talk is the segment of our program where we get an update on the traffic situation here in SVG. And already we have on the line Constable Hunt. Constable Hunt, good morning to you.
Pleasant morning to you. Pleasant morning to St. Vincent and Grenadines and everyone tuning into this radio station. I'm Constable 1040 Hunt of the Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force Traffic Department. I am currently standing on this street that is in the area of the Central Police Station. I must inform the general public that the traffic flowing in and around Kingstown is flowing free without any obstruction. From my last report, the traffic flowing along the Nelson Mandela Highway is flowing free without any obstruction. Same goes to the traffic flowing along the PG Highway out of the Mesopotamia Valley. Within the past 24 hours, there's been a report of one motor vehicle collision. Fortunately, no injuries were sustained in that collision. My tip for this morning, we the members of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Traffic Department continue to observe a high number of persons who on a daily basis are finding themselves infringing upon the traffic regulations. There are some persons who will commit an offense unknowingly due to the fact that they don't know the direction where to go, and there are persons who would be committing themselves deliberately. We are asking persons to be safe from doing such and to comply with the traffic laws